Welcome to the home scream home. Vampirina stole our hearts, but just how much do you know about the show? Well, stay tuned until the end for some fabulous news about this adorable Disney Junior program.
We definitely didn't have anything like this in Transylvania.
Don't forget to hit that notification bell to never miss another video, and be sure to check out our community section for even more fun. Let's get started. Based on the books. Did you know that Vampirina is actually based on the most adorable children's book you'll ever read? The book is called Vampirina Ballerina by Anne-Marie Pace. And if you love the show, you absolutely have to read the book, especially if you have kids. As the title might suggest, the book is all about a girl vampire that's also a ballerina. Although the show has a completely different storyline and slightly different characters, you can still draw some similarities between the two. The book has an adorable story of a vampire kid who's just trying to learn how to dance. But because the little girl is a vampire, she needs to find a class that runs at night. Vampirina has another unexpected challenge. She needs to find out how to dance without seeing herself in the mirror. After all, vampires don't have a reflection, do they? Vampirina also has to learn to love pink, a color she really doesn't like. And of course, she has to control her urges to bite her fellow dancers, as well as control her stage fright. It might seem like a book for adults, but we guarantee it's totally adorable. Vampirina's Secrets. As of 2018, Vampirina has been running for 2 seasons, and that means we learned a lot about this vampire kid and her friends. But we bet you never managed to catch these secrets. Over the 2 seasons, we have learned that V is a left-handed vampire. Truth be told, it's not really clear whether this is a trait all vampires possess, so it's interesting we get to learn that about V. But in Season 1, Episode 20A, we also learned that V is only scared of one thing: baby cows. Seriously, we're not kidding. It's how her friends get her hiccups to stop. But why is she afraid of baby cows? Well, it turns out that it happens back when she was just a baby and not used to flying. Her family was on one of their night flights, and because V was so tiny, she got carried off by wind. She ended up in a field of baby cows. Now that must have been terrifying, right? In this particular episode, her friends pull quite a mean trick on her. It's clear that V has some trauma from her flying experience, but she also has the hiccups and her friends are helping her to get rid of them. So of course they want to scare her, and they do that by turning the lounge into a barn full of stuffed baby cows. Needless to say that Vampirina got ridiculously scared. Her hiccups went away. But was this really the best way to do that? Boris is played by James Van Der Beek. Boris is Vampirina's cool father. He's pretty much a typical father figure you can find in any classic show. Who could have known that vampires are actually this relaxed and cool, right? But Boris has another secret. He's actually played by the one and only James Van Der Beek. The name might not ring any bells if you're younger, but 90s kids will definitely remember him. He played Dawson on the one and only classic show, Dawson's Creek.
Things change, Dawson. Evolve.
Disney Junior may have had a lot of shows in the past, but this is James's debut series, and he's definitely doing a good job. He also seems very fond of his dad character. His description of Boris says that he's the kind of dad you'd always roll your eyes at, but you also can't help but love him because he's such a good guy.
All you have to do is go in there.
Sounds about right, doesn't it? We love Boris, but we also love the fact that this is one of the few times you can hear James sing, and he's definitely not bad at it either. Vampirina Toys are a huge hit. If you're new to Vampirina, you might be in for quite a surprise. Sure, the show's only had 2 seasons, but don't doubt its popularity among the juniors. Disney definitely knew what it was doing when they created this show, and it looks like it paid off. Not only can you watch Vampirina on screen, you can also play with the characters in real life. Like many other shows, Vampirina also came out with merch, and it's proven to be very popular. Whoever your fave is, you can probably get a toy version of it in stores. And not just a version of your characters, Disney also sells Vampirina castles, boom boxes, and pretty much anything else you can think of. If you're a huge fan and need just a little bit more of Vampirina in your life, definitely check out the selection of toys. Our fave has to be Vampirina's castle. It's pretty obvious that Vampirina merch is in full swing, and you better make sure to get yourself a little something. We're pretty sure it will only grow as we get more and more into the seasons. What would you choose? Miss Cuddlecakes. We bet you never knew about this secret connection Miss Cuddlecakes has with another show. In case you need to refresh your memory, let's talk a bit about this adorable cat. She belongs to Bridget, V's best friend, and yup, this cat is totally hairless. We're not sure how you feel about hairless cats, but let's be honest, it's a perfect breed choice for a show about vampires. Sure, Bridget might not be a vampire, but this definitely makes sense. Okay, so what's Miss Cuddlecakes' secret? It has to do with the creator of Vampirina, Chris Nee. As it turns out, Chris borrowed Miss Cuddlecakes' name from another show. Well, sort of. It was still his show, and he just ended up taking the character. Yup, an actual character, not just a name. You can find Miss Cuddlecakes in the Doc McStuffin show. It's definitely not a coincidence that both shows had the same creator who just so happened to borrow the name of the adorable cat. Of course, the hairless Miss Cuddlecakes is still one of a kind. Let's just hope that Doc McStuffin's cat didn't actually end up hairless and become Miss Cuddlecakes from Vampirina. That might be just a bit too dark for a kid's show, don't you think? Gilmore Girls. Wait, what do Gilmore Girls have to do with Vampirina? Well, as it turns out, plenty. One of the most surprising things about this show is the fact that we get to see some of our favorite old school actors. Well, maybe not see them, but we do get to hear them. You might not know them, but every 90s kid remembers Lorelai Gilmore from Gilmore Girls. And guess who plays Oksana Huntley in Vampirina? The exact same person. Her name is Lauren Graham. This talented actress is also one of the most hilarious people you'll ever meet. She has won 6 awards during her lifetime and was nominated for another 19. That's pretty impressive, right? Well, around 2017, rumor had it that her role in Vampirina could finally bring her home an Emmy. Of course, so far that hasn't happened, but who knows? We absolutely love her in Vampirina, and we definitely think Lauren Graham deserves an Emmy award of her own. Her best work will forever remain Gilmore Girls, but who knows, maybe Vampirina will become the second best. Vampirina's talents. Let's check out some more secrets V is hiding from you guys. Or should we say, Isabella, because that's who gives V her voice. Isabella Crovetti is an adorable actress with a bright future ahead of her. With parents working in the movie industry, Isabella started acting very young. Seriously, just check out her impressive acting CV on IMDb. This girl has had over 20 roles before she got her gig as V on Vampirina. We love her adorable voice, and she definitely does a good job at portraying her character, doesn't she? She's definitely talented. Her biography says that she started booking acting gigs and commercials within a month of signing to a talent agency. She's pretty impressive, right? If you watch the right movies, you might also find her family on the big screen. Her twin brothers played Nicole Kidman's kids in Big Little Lies. They're definitely a talented family, aren't they? We're pretty sure that's not the last we'll hear about this family either. Isabella already has roles booked for 2019, and we honestly can't wait to see her on our screens again. Evan Almighty. There's another secret that unexpectedly ties two characters. Gregoria might take care of V when her parents are away, but as it turns out, she has a secret with Oksana. Or should we say, Lauren Graham and Wanda Sykes have a secret. They both appeared in the hilarious movie known as Evan Almighty. Although we don't see them interact much in Vampirina, Lauren and Wanda definitely interacted in Evan Almighty. And they were actually pretty hilarious. Yup, they got to work with Steve Carell and Morgan Freeman. Seriously, if you've never seen this movie, you definitely have to check it out. We love finding out unexpected connections between actors. Wanda Sykes is also in a show called Blackish, and you can also find her in tons of movies. She also played the character Granny in Ice Age.
And can we say how thrilled we are to see you?
Seriously, you know Vampirina is good when it has this many good actors. And we bet the Vampirina actors have even more connections than we know. It's just one of those things you can never know unless you take the time to find the information. But don't worry, we're here to make that easier for you. Bridget is just as adorable in real life. Speaking of actors, let's check out the actress that plays Bridget. Bridget is V's best friend, and the second human to learn what V actually is. It's sometimes very surprising to find out the truth about your best friends, but Bridget's just too cool for school. We love her! Her character look definitely makes her stand out from the rest. But guess what? Bridget is just as adorable in real life. Her voice belongs to a young actress known as Vivian Yee. Sure, she might not have big orange glasses or orange hair, but she's definitely her own version of adorable. Just look at her. We can definitely see that she has Bridget's playful and silly side. Of course she does. She pretty much is Bridget, isn't she?
Like a coffin full of spiders? Don't say spiders. I don't like spiders.
You've probably even heard her voice before. Vivienne plays Stacy in The Boss Baby. And you know how much we love The Boss Baby. Just like Isabella, Vivienne also has a pretty impressive resume for someone her age. We're telling you, young actors will take over Hollywood. These people are so talented, we're seriously impressed. But seriously, isn't Vivienne the cutest thing you've ever seen? Talented and adorable at the same time. There will be more Disney Junior shows. Disney's Vampirina is popular. Like, it's really popular. If you just stumbled on this video and decided to keep on watching, you might not even believe how popular this show is. We'll break it down for you, don't worry. It might be surprising just how many young fans this show has, but after you watch a couple of episodes, you'll definitely understand the appeal. Although it features slightly unusual characters, Vampirina is all about belonging as an outsider. On top of that, it features plenty of educational elements that are definitely useful for youngsters. And guess what? Disney Junior realized the potential of these shows and promised to roll out even more programs for kids. On September 9th, 2018, Disney ordered more Vampirina episodes, which means we'll likely get season 3 and perhaps even season 4. It's been reported that Vampirina, Muppet Babies, and Puppy Dog Pals reach an average of 515 million households, which is pretty impressive. It's definitely amazing that Disney finally put focus on the smallest members of its audience. We love Disney shows for teenagers, but you can't deny that Vampirina's just the cutest. What do you think? Do you love this show? Hate it? Let's discuss in the comments below. And that's it for our video. Don't forget to subscribe to The Things for more videos like this one. Thanks for watching. See you next time.